Being
Online,
recorded.
am I audible? Online, am I audible? Can you hear me? Online, am I audible? Can you hear me, ma? Yes, 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 yes. 2 minutes will start. Online, is it clear, ma? Voice? Yes, yes. Most people said yes. Good. Let me share the screen.
This meeting is being recorded.
Let me share the screen. Let's see here. Okay. Now, good afternoon, everyone. Good. How are you all? Fine. Nice. Let's see. We will see what we have discussed in the previous classes. We will just repeat yesterday's one more time. We will go more and more depth of the topic. Okay. Before we go further, let me start with a simple story. Once upon a time, once upon a time, online is voice is clear. Is it low? Online is for some people it's can't hear. Online is uh, online is voice is okay. Like for some people it's can't hear. I think just to check it on your mic. Actually, okay, good. Now, once upon a time, in a far place, there is a village. In that village, everyone were so talented. In that, everyone will have some unique talents. Some people sing nice, some people dance nice, some people act nice, some people draw, paint, some study nice, some are so knowledgeable. Everyone are so talented people. But in that village, there is a guy named John. John is literally good at nothing. He don't know how to sing. He don't know how to dance. He don't know how to act. He don't know how to reply, how to talk. He don't know anything. He is the dumbest person of ever in the particular village. Everyone used to mock at him. He used to not to go to the village. He used to not to go to the outside only. One day, the king of the town came to that village, and the king started giving a nice speech in that particular village. Suddenly, the person who is so good at speech in the village came in front of the king and said it, you are not good at speech. I am more good than you. King got shocked. And the next day, the king sang some nice song. The queen sang some nice song. The people in that village laughed because there are some people who are more good than a queen in the singing. By hearing these things, the king and queen got so much offended, and the king ordered everyone who are so talented, put them in jail. Now whole village went to the jail except the one guy, John. Living in that town thereafter. Moral of the story: never felt any kind of fear or any inferiority in front of anyone. Usually, people's fear lies in their inferiority. We always compare with others. We feel like others are something, beautiful than us. We feel like others are knowledgeable than us. Others are lucky than us. No. In reality, will have their own talent, will have their own luck. You don't know how it will turn. Whatever is green. One day you may hit hearts. One day you may hit rock bottom. But one day you may rise top also. Things happens for every downfall one time in life. Of course, one day in life. And at the same time, there is another day where everyone will earn so much also. So never compare it with anyone. Is this clear, man? Yeah, done. Let's start, sir. Now, before we go into the course, before we go into the but what- before we discuss that one more time, is there anyone who did any kind of link yesterday? Is there anyone created any project? Have the link to show? Anyone have it? Give me, sir. Offline, anyone have? No. Why, Ray? Yesterday you all created memes. Then what happened today? Good, I will see. Someone named Janvi created a Rome world. See? Now see, she created. Now if you observe this, this is exactly my logic only. It is my code only. But I put it something called image, movie names. She put it something different, right? And it was really beautiful. If you used some kind of grid, it would be more better instead of flux. Nice. Next, someone named Sri. I love this. I love this. See this? Discover a world of meticulous curated. That is CSS. See that? That is CSS, real CSS. Now, okay, there isn't anything angular there. It's CSS. And all the technologies. Python, NumPy. See, this is CSS का काम. CSS का था 3D rotate. Bootstrap. I want to learn Bootstrap. YouTube जा रहे हो. Don't no 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 no. Flask. Nice. This one is really good. Sir, believe me, to the people who practice or to the people who create something, for them, web development is so much nice journey. To the people who did not try, it will be difficult. Do you think on the first day, whoever tries, they will get everything? No. For example, one person is created this. Do you think whenever they tried immediately, it will happen in half an hour? No. I tried half an hour, but for some people, I'm sure it will take 3-4 hours. But he spent 3-4 hours. She spent 3-4 hours. After that, they don't need to spend it 3-4 hours. Next day, they will get it in 1 hour. Then next day, they will get it in half an hour. That is the reality. But difference is some people expect it in half an hour. Sir explained code in 10 minutes, sir. Nice. Do you think it will also take you 10 minutes? No, it takes time because you are first thing. Boys will know this, especially to the people who ever tried. Do you all remember your first pull up? How much time it take? Boys, do you do pull ups? First pull up, do you know how much hard it is? But believe me, one day you will do it very easily. First day when your gym trainer shows you, do you think it's easy? No. It takes time. It takes technique. It comes with practice. And the same thing in your life with this thing. I I'm seeing it. This is really impressive. Some people were doing it so nice. Online there were literally 200 people are there, but only few people are doing it. What was computer cold? Why was the computer cold? It left its windows open. Okay, something joke. I'm getting different jokes. Why did the programmer quit his job? Because he couldn't get erase. Nice logic, right? Each time I'm getting it different links and different images. Okay, I'm getting same image, no, different images. How many programmers does it take to change the light bulb? None. That's hardware problem. Now, good. To people, only one suggestion, whoever did this, keep it in center of the page. That would be so good. Nice idea, by the way. To people, whoever wondering, sir, how to get this, all they did is she put it all the memes or all the things inside one array. Inside one array. You all know arrays, na? Then she put one function. If you click a button, it will call one function. In that function, for example, you click first initially array of zero value. Array of zero value name, array of zero image, it printed. Then when you click the button, array of image, array of one image, array of two image, array of three trees. It's like a counter only, na? A simple counter she is doing it. This is really beautiful one. Click next slide. Oh, it's still there. What do you call a programmer with no friends? You can call Prakash, कुछ नहीं होता. No. Why did the database administrator break up with the SQL developer? He kept joining tables. If anyone knows SQL, they will know this. Why did the PowerPoint presentation cross the road to get it into another side? Another slide or side. Okay, good. How many are there, Ray? Now, why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Okay, last one. Why did the web developer go broke? He has too many browser tabs open. Huh? I know browser tabs are opening, but what was in it? No more jokes. Fun is over. Good. Nice. It's going with a button click, but this one really beautiful. See, these are called projects. How do you learn something? No one will teach you something like for example, see, for example, Janvi did two projects. Do you think I will teach it like how Janvi did that projects I will do, how the Sri did that projects I will do, how Amsi did that projects I will do? Do you think it will go like that? No. We will teach concepts. Whatever Sri used concept, whatever Janvi used topic, or whatever this Vamsi guy used topic, same topic which I told yesterday. But each one used their own way. That is the reality. Yesterday I showed one thing, different people used it in different ways. See, this guy used it in a kind of thing like this. Supercars. Yesterday I put the movies. Same thing I put the movies. This guy put the cars. Correct. It's coming correct. Good. What about any other, sir? Online? Someone named Vidhi. Birthday cakes. Cakes for every test. I love cakes. Put it some kind of button to buy. That would be good. You can make it the site. कुछ नहीं होता. You can put button. That button will directly go to your WhatsApp. You know that, na? You put a button directly go to WhatsApp. Simple. It will work. How much easy that site will become. Oh my God. Who is this? Shubham Nimje. This one is too difficult, Ray, to do because it will take so many images. Someone is like today their first day. In that case, you have to watch all the previous links. We have it like some previous classes. You will get it, but you need to watch so many previous classes. Whoever did this, like Shubham, I really appreciate your work. This is really good. And I'm talking about the people like this. Online, 5 people showed it, and the 5 people were very good. Whoever the links I have seen, those people I'm really impressed with it. And I want everyone to participate it. You are not the audience. Every day someone will create it, you will clap and go. This is not magic show. Everyone should perform, isn't it? Are you all getting my point, ma? Especially offline. This Saturday, we will have it like one practical session one more time. This Saturday, we will have doubt clearing and practical session where I will type, you should type one by one step. This Saturday, everyone, I recommend you to bring your laptops. Okay? You have it? Excellent. Tell me, code, go, tree house. Okay, let's love this tree houses. Treehouse dot netlify dot app. Please give some overview of yesterday. Don't worry, we will do same concept what we discussed yesterday only. One day our concept will not be over, ma. Because it is initial time only, na. Don't worry. Whatever we did yesterday, same thing I will do today. But something more. I will also try to create some nice examples. This one I loved it. Tree house, having all the trees. If I click this, what's happening? Nothing is happening, but you can put a button. This one is good. Imagine you wanted to create something like all trees, one website. Then you will add so many things, and future you will add it. Future I will tell you routing. At that time you can put it menu bar here, or you can put a search functionality here. Like that, one by one, when you add it, it will become the website. Website cannot be created directly all at a time. Okay. Now, next, any more? Huh? Famous hacker. Hackers. Hacker dot netlify dot app. Now go here. Details. Why it is dangerous site? कुछ नहीं होता for me. Don't worry. World famous hacker. Okay, you wanna put all the hackers one? Good. You know about these things? Why you are into hacking, Ray? Learn web development, Ray. Guys, understand this. Hacking is not what they show into the movies. It is too deep. Okay. And the second point, if you go into the hacking, you can't come out. It's not like fun movie. Okay, it will take too much thinking things. Like, but it's good. You can become nice. This is not something highly paid job. This one, if you are doing it, you should do it out of interest. You have to create it some iBombas or something movie rules only to live by. Nice. But by the way, they are good websites, according to me. Nice. Now go here. Angular two-way data binding.netlify. Someone created it. User profile editor. This one is good. If I give it here, Prasad, see, when I give Prasad here, I'm getting Prasad na down. And the reason is because it is a two-way data binding. What it uses, ma? Two-way data binding. Correct. This one is good. Any other? Online, someone gave here your screen. Online, can you see the screen, ma? Screen also coming slow. Online, can you see now? Online, can you see now? Now also no. Okay. Let me bring it here. Arre. Okay, okay. Now it came. Online, can you see? Now it's visible. It's all about internet. At the end of the class. No, 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 no. Now. Online, can you see now? Now clear, right? Now clear. Very good. Okay, okay. Now you can see it. Someone created a happy holy poster. That is really good. That one I love. Nice. Next one. Any other offline? Offline or online? Anyone? That's it. Yesterday, so many people created. Now only few people created, and that is what I'm talking. Like after 5 days, only 1%, 2% will be created. Then what about the girls? No one. 1% did remaining. We'll see. Now today, let's create it one more time, sir. This all things. Someone created this movie links. Download also. What? Let's download this. Hey, it's downloading, Ray. No, no, no download. This guy is creating some site. No, I don't do. Let's do it something nice, simple one. Now let me create it here. I will create it here one more folder, projects. What we learned yesterday, sir. Sir, day before yesterday, we discussed one-way and two-way data bindings. Imagine one component is there. Till now, we learned. Imagine one component will have four files. HTML, TypeScript, CSS, .spec.ts. .spec.ts. But mainly important one are two files. One is template file, also HTML file. Another one is component file, means TypeScript file. HTML file is called template file. Component file is the TypeScript file. Now go here. HTML, HTML, TypeScript. I will repeat it everything what we discussed yesterday, man. Don't worry. Online. Now in this TypeScript, here I write it something. Imagine I write it something. A value 5. Then if I wanted to print that A value 5, all you have to do is double braces A. What is it called? String interpolation. What is it called? String interpolation. Correct. Or if I write it here, something, um, something x equals to google.com, google.com. If I write it here, x equals to google.com. Then if I write it here, something img, src, src, I will write it in the paint. That would be easy so that you can see. Now, HTML, TypeScript, HTML file, TypeScript file. Now, in HTML file, I will write it here. A TypeScript file, if I write it here, a equals to 5, a equals to 5. I can write it in HTML. Even if there's someone's first day, you will understand it directly. In TypeScript, if you have a, if you write it in HTML, double braces a, but a value will come. It will print 5. This is called string interpolation. What is it called? String interpolation. String interpolation. String interpolation. Or if I write it here, something link equals to https google.com. I gave some link here and I write it here anchor tag with something href equals to link click me. Now also I can get that link value now here. Now, sir, if I click this, click me, where I will go? If I click this link, it will go google.com. What is this binding is called? Property binding. What is it called? Property. Whenever you are giving properties, sir, href is one property, sir. To give properties, you will use property binding. Binding bole to communication within the component. It's like you will give TypeScript to HTML values or HTML to TypeScript values. Or one button is there. Imagine here, one button is there. For button, I will give click this button, run something called fun, and click me. Now I have created one button. If I click this button, I can run one function. I have one function, fun console.log, hello world, hello world. Now here data will come from the template to component. Data will come from the template to component. This is called event binding. What is it called? Event binding. Very good. But sir, if you see in event binding, property binding, string interpolation, always data goes from either that way to this way or this way to that way. Any one way only it is going. So these three are one-way data binding. These three are the one-way data binding. There is one another way. If I give here one input, imagine I give input here. Input ng model equals to something x. And here, if I write it here, X. Now, you know what will happen, sir? Now here, communication will happen between both. If I enter value in this input box, that value will come here. If I enter value here, that value will go there. Both way it will happen. This is called two-way data binding. What is it called? Two-way data binding. Sir, you create that input. In that input, you write it something. For example, in that input, I'm giving input means people will write something na. I'm writing Prasad. Automatically X value Prasad ho jata. Or by default, if I write Prasad, that value will come here. You can write it anything there to here or here to there. Both will come. That is called two-way data binding. In memes example, everyone created memes using the two-way data binding technique only, NG model. But if you wanted to use NG model, you should import the forms module. In the notes, clearly we note it down. These were the things we discussed till day before yesterday. Anyone have any doubts in this? Online or offline, anyone have doubts still here? No. Then we will discuss what we discussed yesterday. I will show you what we have done yesterday. Now, first I will show you in the theoretically, then you will see practically. What I did yesterday, I will just show you. There is one file called app.component.html. Imagine there is one component app.component.html. There is another component called movie.component.html. Now tell me how many HTML files are here? Two HTMLs. How many are there? Two HTML. But your program will run which HTML by default? Very good. Your program by default will run app.component.html. Now I will write it here in this app.component.html. I will write it here app-movie. इसका name app-movie. Now I write it app-movie. How do you know इसका name app-movie? Because for this TypeScript, in this movie TypeScript, movie.component.typescript, there will be one option called selector. In selector, they will write it. They will put the name. Now, bolo. What is the name of the, not decorator, selector. Decorator component will be there at the rate component. In the rate component, metadata will be there. Someone is asking some from where we are getting app-movie. Dekho, I got it from here. A component hai. This is one component. This is one component. In this second component, what is the name of that component? App-movie. Now I write it here app-movie. Originally HTML contains something like H1 Prasad. Now anyone tell me what will be my answer? Online, anyone tell me what will be the answer? Sorry, I forgot to close it. Yes, I forgot to close it. App-movie. Now tell me, what will be the answer? Prasad. It will print the Prasad. Now, sir, if you understand this logic, you will understand it everything now. Now, bolo, what is my output? 5 times Prasad. 5 times only HTML will print. Actually, JavaScript is there. JavaScript is not showing on the screen. It will print it 5 times HTML. 5 times Prasad, 5 H1 tags will come. Any doubts here? Online, any doubts here, ma? No. Now, here, app is one component. App is one component. App movie is another component. Keeping one component inside another component is called. Keeping one component inside another component is called nested components. What is it called? Nested components means inside one component you are keeping another component. Someone is asking how it will print 5 times प्रसाद. देखो ऐप डैश मूवी एक बार करे तो इसका HTML प्रिंट करता और एक बार करे तो उसका HTML और एक बार HTML तो 5 टाइम सेम HTML है ना तो HTML पर H1 है खाली. Online any doubts sir till now? Till now any doubts? Till now any doubts ma online? Anyone have any doubts? No. Here I just printed it here 5 times. 5 times it will call H1 only. So 5 times it will print Prasad, Prasad, Prasad only. Someone is like, how do we connected the movie component to app component? We will never connect. We will call. How you call a function? Function name brackets na? Same way you are calling here app movie. Automatically iska HTML will come. When you write app dash movie, automatically its HTML will come. You will never connect it. Already movie component HTML, movie component is HTML is connected with the movie component TypeScript and they are having a name. For example, there is one person, Ray. Person name is Prasad. You called Prasad 5 times. Prasad will come 5 times, na? You did not connect it to the Prasad. You called him. Same way, there is one HTML. What is the name of that HTML? App movie. I called it 5 times. App movie, ek time, Prasad. App movie, second time, Prasad. App movie, third time, Prasad. App movie, fourth time, Prasad. Online, is it clear, ma? Someone, how do you print it, Prasad? Because every time HTML is Prasad only, na H1 see, H1 I write it inside the movie HTML. People are not understanding. People are like, they are just still thinking how it will come. Whatever you write in this HTML, sir, see this. Whatever you write it in this HTML, this complete HTML will get a copy, and that complete HTML, whatever you write it here, this thing will get copy and will be pasted wherever you write it this here. That is the logic. Wherever you write app dash movie, there inside movie.component.html, whatever it is there, it will print. First, I want this thing to be clear, everyone. Because once you are clear with this, then you will go with inputs. Everyone, any questions you have, you can ask me online. Online, any questions you have, you can ask me. Any questions? No. What is a selector? Selector is a name. See here, for everything, you are having a name. If you seek for code, every time when you create a component, the component inside the TypeScript, can you see? It is having a selector. What is the name of the main one? App dash root. App dash root. Same way, everything you created will have a selector. Component will have a selector. Selector is about name. What if a component name is different? Then we will give app dash movie only or app dash component name. App dash component name. Every time will we give only movie ma? No. You should write it component name only. You will never write it app dash movie. If it is different name, you will give different name only. So see here. Yesterday you did movie list. Everyone see here. In movie list, everyone see here. Inside app, inside app. Can you see here everyone? Now here app.component.html. Online, see here, app.component.html. Dekho, I opened it. Now, can you see there is one folder called movie? Can you see there is a folder called movie, ma? Now, inside the movie folder, see here, what are there? Movie.component.css, movie.component.html, movie.component.spec.ts, movie.component.ts. That means all four are related to movie only, na? Online, whoever asking tailwind, I will tell you, Ray. For someone input is showing error, I will tell you why. Dekho. I have this component. If I click this movie.component.ts, can anyone tell me what is the name here? App dash? Name is app dash movie only, na? Now remove karo. I am writing a movie name, Raja Prasad. Now everyone tell me what is the component name? Raja Prasad, right? Will it print now? Now here in HTML, I am printing not app dash Raja Prasad. Someone is thinking app dash Raja. No. I gave directly name only Raja Prasad. Will it print now if I go? It will show error. Now, why it is showing error? Because here you are calling movie name. Instead of movie name, if I select this, if I write it here, if I write it here, Raja dot Prasad. Whatever the name is there, it will come exact. Now it will come. कोई doubt है? No. App is by default will come. If you changed it, you don't need to. Your wish. Okay. Now let's do it one more time. This whole program. How to create this movie component. How to do this. Today I'm going to create it some simple library. One more time we'll do project. Go inside terminal. New terminal. Everyone see from starting ma. I'm gonna put in this project one-way data binding. I'm gonna put in this project two-way data binding. I'm gonna put it in this project something at the rate input also. And I will put it some one new concept also. So that you will get a clear clarity. Online, is it clear till now? Online, is it clear till now? And yesterday we discussed something called uh, tailwind. I will put it the tailwind also in this so that you will get it till now. Whatever you learned, everything you will learn it at once. Now, I am inside the Angular 2 PM. So I am going inside another folder, CD projects. I am going into CD projects because I have a folder called projects I created. If you don't have the folder projects, you will never write CD projects. Your wish. Inside the projects, CD projects. Now in this CD projects, I wanted to create a new app. Tell me, sir, how to create a new app, everyone? Everyone I want. Tell me ng, new, app name. I wanted to write it here. Book library, book library, book library, dash dash, standalone equals to false. If you write this dash dash standalone equals to false only, modules will come. Now go here. Now it is asking which one I have to select? Barabar. Then what I have to do? No. Then it will install everything, whatever you need it. For every project, you have to do this. If you do 2, 3 times now, your mind will automatically understand it. If you don't do first time also, it will be difficult for you. Let it install. Installed. Now everyone install CLS. Now the command is ng new book library dash dash standalone equals to false. To online someone were asking. Now next. Now cd space book library. I need to go to someone is writing it ng server. No, first you should go inside that folder. Na? Then only before if I don't go inside that library, if I write it, what will happen, you know? If I write it ng serve here, now there is no Angular application only in this folder. It will come one error. This command is not available. Some error is coming. Why? Because you are outside the folder. They are telling clearly you are outside. You are outside. So one more time I will write it here. CD space book library. Now ng server. Online, is it clear, ma? Array, it's not printing. Why? Yeah. Okay, it came. Now I will get a basic template. Everyone see this? Inside the book library, inside the book library, inside the SRC, inside the SRC, inside the app. Is there any component here? Only app component is there. Is there any other extra component? No extra component is there. I want to create an extra component. How to create an extra component, sir? Go to the new command. I will open a new command prompt. CD projects, CD book library, book library. Now, to the people whoever don't know, the command is ng generate component name. ng generate component name. ng generate component name. I'm giving component name book. If you give book na, it will write it app dash book. Your wish, you can change it also. Okay. Now I am creating ng generate component name. Actually, you can use shortcut also. Instead of writing ng generate component, you can write ng gc ng space g space c space book also. G bole to generate, c bole to component. Same thing, ng serve also. Instead of serve, you can write s. It will work. Actually, O is not O. O is actually open. Dash open, I write it as O. Online, is it clear till now? Any doubts here? Online and offline, are you all getting my point? Very good. Enter. Now देखो book आ गया. Can you see left side एक folder आ गया book? See एक folder आ गया book. Book is one component now. Book is one component now. Now if I go inside this book component, now onward see online, see this. If I go inside this book component, inside that, now how many files are there? 4 files are there. How many? 4. What are they? Book HTML, CSS, TS, spec.ts. CSS is for styling. Spec.ts is for testing. वो दोनों छोड़ दो. What is main important? Template and the component. Type HTML is template, component is TS. Now, first go to TS रे. TS. उसका name क्या है? Now बोलो. What is the name of this particular component? App dash book. That's what I told ना. पहला name देखना है. First you have to see the name. What is the name? App dash book. You don't need to do anything now. छोड़ दो. Now Go to main HTML. In HTML, I'm deleting everything. Now in main HTML, where I am writing, most people will confuse in this only. Where to write? Where I am writing app.component.html. In app.component.html, I will write it here h1 book library, book library. Inside this book library, I am writing it app dash, sorry, app dash book. That's it. Online, now tell me the questions. Now tell me the question. What if we want to create a component inside any folder? Like you mean there is one folder, all books, and inside that I want to create. No, components will not be created inside one more folder. It's like each one will be inside. Every component will be inside the app only. Okay, everything is inside the app only. Next. Now someone is asking, sir, we are using Node.js or npm installed. We will use npm only, ma. If you don't have Angular, if you don't install Angular, someone did not install Angular only. That's very bad. Install it first. Check the path name once. I didn't understand your question, Vamshi. Okay, maybe you are answering it. Use CSS only. I will use Tailwind and I will use, if you want CSS, you can use CSS, Ray, your wish. CSS anyone knows, na? I'm using Tailwind here. If you want CSS, it's very easy. Now, देखो, H1 book library is there. Okay, okay, Vamshi. Now, book library is there. Now, everyone tell me what it will print. Everyone tell me what it will print. Book library and underneath app book. It will print app book, na? In app book, what is there? Everyone see. In app book, what is there? In app book, what is there? Good. Someone online are going with CSS and the boot, VS Code both. Huh? How to connect Angular in VS Code? What? Okay, then it will be difficult. Bookworks. There is something called Bookworks. Okay. Now I will use both the CSS and the Tailwind. I will show you. It is very simple. Okay. Now they go. Now see this. Now, sir, inside this one, I will write it. Inside book, I will not write it. I bookworks. I will write it something called I am book. What I'm writing it, ma? I am book. Now here below, everyone, what it will print? Book library, I am book. Book library and the I am book. Now what it will print? Book library and I am book. Item. See, sir, here I wrote I am book. That I am book will print here 5 times. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Anyone have any question? This is my output, sir. Any question here? No. Till now, everyone is fine. Okay, till now, everyone is fine. Now, I wanted to print each time different value. I wanted to print. Sir, this is not two-way data binding Qureshi. Why we taken book library here? Why we are not taken here book.component.html? Take here, understand. Every time, mainly your main application app.component.html only will print. Every time app.component.html only will print. Sir, understand this logic. Angular divides your whole program Angular divides your whole program into components, ma. Inside the Angular, if you are writing it 10 elements, imagine I'm writing like this. Normally, how do you write it in HTML? You will create 4 divs. But Angular is like, no, create it 1 div and use that same div 4 times. That is called component. What is it called? If you remember, we discussed this. Components are used for reusability. Now I created one component. Created one component. In that component name is book. What is the component name? Book. That book contains here 4 values. How did I create a book? ng generate component book. ng generate component book. Now in this, I just write it here. Book. In this book one, I will take it here HTML. I am book. If I write it here name app dash book, automatically book will print it 5 times. I am book will print it 5 times. Online, some people were did not even tried one time also. That is what the point, Masi. Online, some people were asking the same silly questions. How can we build console app? What? See, some people were still don't know how to run this particular code. That's why I'm telling it from starting onwards. Practice it, ma. Till now, everyone clear, ma? 2 HTMLs are there. Can we move forward with more different values? Now, go here. Sir, one time I am giving one value C equals to 20. I am giving something, sir. What is C? Some value. Le lo kuch bhi. C value 20. Here something C value. Or why C value only? I will give some value called title. First time title value. Title of the book. I will give here. First time title of the book. I will give here something like secret. Second time title of the book. I will give here first time title of the book I will give secret. Second time title of the book I will give wings of fire. Wings of fire. Third time I will give title of the book. The book. Uh, okay, I forgot names also. Monk who sold his Ferrari. Ferrari. Fourth time title of the book. Atomic Habits. Fifth time title of the book. Some mindset. Something. Good. Now here, sir, how many times I am calling the child component? How many times I'm calling the child component? 5 times. How many times I'm calling the child component? 5 times. When you call this 5 times, it will call the child component. What is the child component name, sir? Book. What is the child component name here? App dash book is the selector. Name is the book. Now, if I go to book, in book TypeScript is there, na? Go to book TypeScript. Go to book TypeScript. In book TypeScript, write it here. I wanted to input. Sir, you are exporting there. You are giving the value. Parent is giving 5 times value now. Now child has to take that value. To take that value, you need to write it at the rate input. Online, most people said it, they got errors because 2 mistakes. First one, I is a capital. Always put I is capital. If you don't put I value capital, it will be error. Input I value is capital. And here parenthesis. Input parenthesis and space. What is the name you are sending, sir? Title empty. Now here I will write it here. You need to write it here at the rate input. Second mistake, most people are not inputting here. So sorry, you need to input. Simple. If you write it input on the top, if you input the input, if you input this, automatically everything will be easy. Any doubts here? No. Third one, go to your HTML. Now, sir, there is one variable in the TypeScript. Everyone tell me, there is one variable in the TypeScript. What is the variable name? Title. What is the variable name? How to print variable which is there in HTML, how to print that value into the into the HTML, like one value, one variable is there in the TypeScript. How to print it in HTML? String interpolation. So I will go here and I will write it here in here. I will write it here. Paragraph string interpolation, and I will write it here title. Go here, just a minute. Let me go here. Where is this eraser? Now, everyone see this? Sir, what you did? One more time. App. Here I have book. Inside the book, I write it here. Book. I have book. Inside the book, I have app dash book. And I will write it here. Name. At the rate input. Now write it here. At the rate at the rate input. Now go to your HTML. Now go here. Now see this. Now online. Now see this. Now tell me which file, first which file will run? Online, please see this, sir. If you see this, you will understand flow. If you are writing in notes, write it like this. Yesterday also I gave you something like this only to write it. Always write these things side by side so you will understand it. Most people will feel confused because they don't do it practically. Now here, one time you do it, you will understand lifetime. First, this one will run. From here, it will come to app book. Where is app book? Here. And it will give here something called secret. First time title, second time title, third time title, fourth time title. Like that, all the titles will be given here title, one by one by one. Then these titles will go here. This is second, this is third. Online, any doubts, ma? Online, any doubts, sir? So someone Penchlaya who is saying it how to run. To run, you will write ng serve dash ore 10 times I said. Hmm. Do it. I am telling it one more time to online or offline people. If you don't do it one time, future will be too much dark because it has to be basics. This is very basic. We are in starting stage. I hope it is clear for everyone online. Online, is it clear, ma? Yeah. Thank you. Someone is like, I wrote at the rate input, it will show error. Dekho, Sudhir, please see how it is there. At the rate input, you should put brackets, Sudhir. Put that brackets and import on the top. It will never show error. If something you are showing error means check my program, Ray. If you are getting errors, see, I have the input here, I have input here. So write it exactly like me. You will never get error. Any doubts? Next. Sir, some people are saying it like write a normal CSS. Very simple. If you are writing normal CSS, for book HTML, you will write it in book CSS. In book HTML, CSS will be in book only. Paragraph, text align, or text color, green, font size, 50 pixel. But sir, this is not a good way. I'm telling it. You can write it a normal CSS, but in reality, we don't write it normal CSS. We will write something called tailwind. Now see here, I got it 5 times book names. I write it 5 times book names. But sir, instead of this, is there any another way? Yes. You can install tailwind CSS. What you can install, ma? Everyone tell me, what is a tailwind CSS? Tailwind CSS is a library. Tailwind CSS is a library, extra library. Is it mandatory to use tailwind? No, it is not mandatory. Your wish. Now I am going it. I wrote it here, something called extra libraries. There is one file. Can you see that? In that file, I wrote it. Instruction clearly, I said it. I said it clearly what to do. Everyone read the first step. For Tailwind, please install npm install Tailwind CSS @Tailwind post CSS. So copy this whole statement. Someone is asking which one is better, Bootstrap or Tailwind? Tailwind is better. Go here. I am just writing here. I'm just writing here npm install, copy paste it. See, I just copied here only na. You will get in the notes na. In my GitHub, you will get that all na. Just copy there, paste it here, npm install, paste it. Now all the tailwind will be installed. You should install in the same folder. I am already in the same folder, so I installed it. First step is over. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear, ma? Do we need to do for every project? Yes. Yes. After installing it, everyone please read the second statement. Create a dot post css rc dot json file, and in the root of your project, add @tailwind css post css plugin to your post configuration. Sir, that means you go to projects, you go to book library. Inside the book library, create one file. See, I'm creating one file. What is the file name? Dot post css rc dot json. Where you should create? You should create it here in the main folder only. Outside the src it will be. It should be outside the src. It should not be inside src. That's why I tell it here. Create in the root of your project, I told. Now dekho, I created na. After creating, can you see I go one code? Everyone see, I gave one code. This is the file name. After this, take this code. Only take second code from 7th line. Only take this code. Take this code. Copy. Paste. Any doubts here? Online, any doubts, ma? Online, any doubts, ma? See what you did. You created one file. What is the file name? Dot post cssrc dot json, and inside that you write it. I gave it in the comments also clearly. Copy paste it. Ho gaya. Third step, everyone. See this third step. Go to src styles.css and import tailwind css. Copy. Go to where I have to go? src. Where I have to go? Styles.css and import it. That's it. Ho gaya. Now you will have tailwind. What is the use of tailwind? To give CSS. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear, ma? I also gave it like one extension. I also gave it like one extension, sir. See, add the extension tailwind intelligence so that it will give you suggestions. Okay, that is for suggestion only. It's not mandatory. Now you go here. Sir, same green color de do, sir. ये छोड़ दो. I wanted to give green color now. For paragraph, write it here. Class, class, text, 3XL means thoda big text. Font size color, text, green, 500. 500 green will come. Any doubts? देखो. Huh? Oh, why it did not? Okay. You should stop it and run it one more time. You should stop it and run it one more time. Stop the server. Control C. Run it one more time. Someone is like, what is green 500? देखो, every color will have 0 to 1000. Green color 1000 बोले तो full green. The green color 0 बोले तो like white color. 0 to 100 बोले तो थोड़ा opacity. Simple. Sir, we create every new project you need to install. Yes, intensity you can call. You can call intensity or opacity, right? It's like you can give different color combinations, sir. Is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear now? Okay, now let me make it something more nice. Display div, div के अंदर Control X, paste it here. Div के अंदर Control X, paste it here. Now here, div online tree where we need to path this part, sir. I wrote it in the commands. See that, Mastery. You need to go with something, one file called dot postgres rc. I said inside. Very good. Nandakumar, correct. Thank you, Nandakumar. Online, if anyone asks question, other people can answer them. That is really good idea. Nice. Okay. I will give here class name. Class name. Here I will give class name grid. Do you know grid, ma? Grid, I will say grid columns 3. Per row, 3 columns will be there automatically. So if you say here, why grid 3 columns did not came? Grid template columns, display grid template. Okay. Oh, whole child component is printing 3 times. No? Now here grid is not good. Here grid is not good. Grid should be inside this HTML. HTML here I'm printing 5 different na. Now here this 5 I will put it inside div. Now this one I will give class name grid, grid columns 3. Go here 3 and here class name text 5XL. If anyone who don't know CSS also, if you practice this, you will become something good in this. Okay, Tailwind is the easiest one of all. Adding or like text center. You can even give gradients if you want it. Gradient, BG gradient, text. No, no. This is better than the bootstrap, 100%. Next one. I gave this. Go to this. Now next. Go to the Everyone go to the HTML. In HTML, every time I'm printing only paragraph only na. That's why only paragraph is coming. Sir, can you print it anything more? Yes. I will go here. Go to HTML. I will also give you one more thing called image. What I'm giving, sir? Image. Each time I will give image link. Image, 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 image. Someone is like, sir, only 3 book screens on the screen. No, all books will come on the screen. Don't worry. Image. Now here, see, for me, all 5 came. This is 5 books, Ray. Mindset is different. This is 5 different books. Now go here. I will go here, books, secret book. Is there anyone who really reads the books except keeping in the, you know, resume? Does anyone really reads books, ma? No one. Very good. Good people. Someone online, Facebook. Good book, Ray. You will become graduate. Nice. Then Wings of Fire. It's a good habit, ma. I'm sure in future it will be so much helpful for you if you do this. Scrolling Google News. I forgot news only, Ray. According to me, news is like gossips. Indian news is filled with either cricket or filled with either politics. According to me, both are waste. Already lot of people graduated in social media. Yeah, that is the problem. Oh, cinema too, correct. Do you guys know interesting fact, guys? Interesting fact is England people who created the cricket, those people will not care about cricket much. Hollywood is the biggest movies one in the world, but in Hollywood you don't have any banners for the heroes. Do you know that? Tom Cruise will take it almost 800 crores per movie. Tom Cruise movies, Mission Impossible movies, he took it something 1,000 crores for one movie. Jackie Chan is one of the highest paid in the South in the Asia. But you will never see banners for them. You will never see fan wars. But we have it only in India. Yeah, we do. We do it a lot. We have fan for the book, fan for the cricket. We have fan wars for the movie stars. We have fan for the interesting point. We have fan wars for the what is this politics also. I don't know. It's like very silly. That's why world stopped caring for us long back. Very good. RCB CSK. The only thing. Don't worry. Few days back, few days later, again it will start. Fan wars in Twitter. Imagine really India stopped fan wars. Really Indian people became mature. Every citizen is working for themselves. Twitter they will close. 100% Twitter will be stopped only. People are going for this only. Atomic habits. Is there anyone here also who are fan war people? No, na? They will not come out. Very good. Okay, last about mindset. Something someone said it. Mindset. Set. Good. I just gave here 5 books, sir. Now, sir, later after this class, they make a reel on this and post on Instagram. Very good. Let them do. Okay, good. Now, everyone, focus here, ma. Okay, guys, focus here. Now, here, total 5 times I gave called the app book. 5 times I called. And 5 times I passed 2 properties. What are the properties names? Title and the image. But in TypeScript, did I take both of them? No, only I took title na. I should take image also na. Then how to take image, sir? Again, at the rate, input, image. Name is image. Image, correct. Correct syntax. Good. Now image is there na. Image is nothing but a link na. How do you give link into HTML? Property binding. Image, src equals to image. Barabar. This one is title. This one height 200. You know, normal HTML it is. Class name, padding 5, padding 5, and padding 5. What more you can do? Margin, no need of margin. Anyway, gap is there for them. So all I have to do is border 2, rounded 2 times, rounded 2 times, then display flux colon, border radius is nothing but rounded, flux colon, justify center, item center. Now, if anyone hovers them, make it scale. You can use scale 3D. Automatically, it will come 3D kind of one. Your wish. Okay. And kind of hover scale 3D. That's it. Go here. What happened here? Images height I gave na 200 only. Then how they are coming bigger? Class name height 100, width 100. Someone is asking what is flux. There is one subject called CSS. Learn it, ma. Learn CSS and come to the class one more time tomorrow. You will learn. Good. Thank you, Nanda. Flux will bring the items side by side. Correct. Okay, height 200, width 200. Now, why did you use flux, sir? Someone is asking Deco here. See, now these items are there. Now, one book is there, one particular title is there. Normally, they will come like this. Now, I said it flux. So, when I say flux, they will come side by side. Then I said flux colon, they will come like this. Then I said justify center, so they will come like this. Are you getting my point, ma? Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Now, why 3D is not working is perspective is not there. Let's use normal 3 to 1 only then. Scale 105. It will work. There is no gap only. Problem is, go to HTML here, give gap something like 10. Now, sir, if I have more books, I will give it more books now. Now, online, is it clear? Till now, anyone have any doubts online? Online, anyone have any doubts? No. Now, I will tell you one concept. I will tell you one concept. Someone is like, why the first book height is different? Because the image is different size. The image is not stretching. You can give it a separate size, it will work. Okay, now see. Someone is like, listen, there is one concept called content projection. Content projection. Content projection means, can you see here app book ma everyone? App book open tag only you write it everything na? App book open tag you wrote na? App book close tag you wrote na? Between open tag and close tag, can I write something? You can send values like this also. Now see, app book open tag, app book close tag. Inside that I am writing something. Paragraph. Hello. What did I write it here? Paragraph. Hello. Sir, parent can send the data to child in two ways. One is like sending by properties. One is like sending like a properties. That is what I did yesterday. Using at the rate input, child will receive. Another one is like content projection. What is that? Content projection. Content projection is like you will write it here paragraph hello. Where did you write this paragraph hello? Between the open tag and close tag of the child. Now go to child, go to child, write it here wherever you wanted that particular one to print. Wherever you want that hello to print, there write it here ng content, ng content, ng content. Now this is the most interesting point. What is this ng content? Ng content is used for the content projection. It will make whatever you write between the open and close tag of the child component in the parent, it will come here. Now come here. In the parent, what did you write in between? What did you write it here, ma? Paragraph hello na? That paragraph hello will print here. Wherever you write this content, ng content. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Let's go here. Let me show it to you. Now see, can you see hello it printed? In parent component, if I'm writing it here, something like app dash book, app dash, this is another way of sending. You can send it in multiple ways. Another way of sending is in parent component, you will write it here app dash book. When you are writing this app dash book, sir, just write it here in between something, whatever you want, something you will write it between this. Now in child component, if you write it here in child component, ng content, directly it will come from parent template to child template. Whatever you write it here, this whole thing will come here. From parent template to directly, earlier how it came? Parent template, then child component, then child template, right? Now directly parent template to child template. Online, online, did you get it, ma? Online, did you get it? No. This is very important, ma. Just note it down. Do you have any name for this communication? Content projection. Just note it down, this one. Where did I write it here? Yesterday, did I write it input? Components. No, I did not write it for input, no? Did we not write it for inputs? Huh? No. In decorators, we just wrote it. No, we didn't write it. Huh? Okay, let me write it here then. Guys, let me write it here. Components. Nested components. Everyone will just write it here. Nested components. Nested components. Component inside another component, component inside another component is called nested components. Nested components. Example, app.component.html contains app dash movie. In this cases, app dash movie. Here app dash movie is the child component and app.component is HTML is the parent component parent component. Communication between the components. Communication between the components. Components components can send data from data from parent component to child or child to parent or any other components too. First one we will say parent to child we will see parent to child parent to child parent to child parent component can send data to child component in two ways. First one, @input decorator. Second one, @input decorator. Second one, content projection. Content projection. @input decorator. Input. Parent component can send data to child component as attributes or properties. But those values those values are received by child components received by child components using @input decorator using @input decorator. Now I will write it here. First one, app dot component dot html component dot html. I will pass here two values, app dash details name Prasad, age 28, app dash details. Now go here, same thing, sir. 1, 2, 3. Now if you see clearly, parent component is sending three values, Shekhar 54, Suresh 49. Sir, it is communication between the parent template to child template, right? Now, but you wrote it as components. No, this is not template. Listen, @input is communication between parent component to child component only. Because template cannot be directly detailed. It's like data might come template to template, but involvement will be there with the components also. Because you are using component name only, na? You use the name in the component only, na, Nandakumar? So that is called as components only. Templates cannot be separated from the components. Okay. Now, sir, this is HTML file. What is the TypeScript file? Child TypeScript. Details dot component dot details dot component dot TypeScript. In details dot component dot TypeScript, write it here. @input name @input age. You can write it any initial value. This is, understand this. This is parent component. This is child component का TypeScript and child component HTML. Child का HTML details dot component dot HTML. It will print it here one div h2 name h2 paragraph. Anyone can guess output, sir. Online, anyone can guess output. Online, sir, for age, no need of writing parenthesis input. Sorry, I need to write it. I forgot. That's my mistake. Input parenthesis, not optional. I forgot. Yeah, just write it. Okay. Now, what is the output, sir? Prasad 28, Shekhar 54, Suresh 49. It will come like that. Three people names and three people's age. It will come that. That is the basic logic, sir. This is one way. This is called parent to child communication using @input decorator. There is another way also. There is another way also. Paragraph is not closed. Paragraph is correct. Now, just note it down this example, ma. I will show you another one called content projection also. Next one. There is another way called content projection. Content projection. Content projection. Content projection. Content projection means it allows it allows parent component component to project project some content into child components and template directly using ng content content element. Now parent component, very simple. Here two steps. In parent component, for example, same code I will write it in a different way. Dekho, see, same code I will write it in different way. App.component.html. I will write it here. App dash details. I will write it like a h1 element. Inside that, I will write it h2. Prasad. H2. Paragraph 28. Paragraph. Now. App dash details. Now same thing. Now if I do here, Shaker 54. Now in child component, all I will do is movies, sorry, details dot component dot html. All you will do is directly writing ng content. Ng content means angular content. Whatever the content, it will be projected. Anyone tell me what it will print? Anyone guess what it will print? Indirectly, content projection means between this open and close, whatever the content you are projecting, this whole content will be placed in this place of ng content. Now it will print H2 and P or Shaker and 54 like that. Prasad 28 and Shaker 54. Same code I'm writing in a different way. This is called content projection. You can do it in that way or this way in the Angular. Both are from parent to child. Tomorrow you will see from child to parent. Like in child, some data is there, how the parent will get that data. Okay, child to parent. Anyone have any question, ma? The main difference is, for example, see, it will be same. See, here, did I write it so many times H2? Did I write so many times paragraph? No, one time I write H2 on paragraph, I used it multiple times, na? That is the first one. But second one, content projection is like sometimes some content is there that that I wanted to print it every time differently. I don't want it to send that value using a property. I don't want that value to reach to the kind of TypeScript. I want it like every time same value. That value will be same every time. I don't want it like something new. In that case, I will go with something called content projection. It's a very rare condition we will use. It's also possible. That's it. Okay. But you can use either input or content. It's your wish. Okay. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Yeah. NG content is used to project your content. Wherever you write NG content, there your content will come. Yeah, that's it. Now, at least today, everyone try to create it a nice application using whatever the knowledge you gained till now. Think about a nice project and we'll bring it tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we will see that project and then tomorrow we'll discuss more into detail. That's it for today. Thank you all. Tomorrow is Holi, class is there. Okay, yeah, class is there. Welcome to Hyderabad. No Holi here. Hyderabad, there won't be any Holi, Ray. Holi is optional holiday, Ray, not public holiday. Who knows it? Holiday, please. Okay, maybe North Indians were there. South India, we don't celebrate, na? Ah, so after social media, people are learning it about it. In our childhood, Holi is not like Holi only. Okay, now, anyway, that's it for today. Thank you all. Yeah, bye bye. Yeah.